Hi again, it's me from Fire Camper. I'm gonna show you how to use the car on the inside. If you just follow me, let's go in here. To switch on the power in the living area, you actually go to this panel here. This is the panel that controls all the lights inside the cabin. By pushing this button here, you actually turn on all the lights in the cabin. So if you want to go out and you don't want to switch every single light switch to off, you just press this button and you will kill the power in the living area. At the moment, you can see I pushed it on and the on symbol's on there, and here to the right we have a water pump symbol, and as you can see it's on. It's very important that the water tank is full when you turn on the water pump, otherwise you can damage the water pump by letting it running dry. And on the top here we have the water level indicator. As you can see, it's showing 100%, which means it's full. And the lower part here we have the waste tank, which is the gray water, and as you can see it's empty, so it doesn't show anything. In the center here you can see it like a camper van that has a sockets that is put into it. That means that the auto camper is connected to 230 volt AC, like in a camping place or something like that. And to the right here, to the left here, sorry, you can see like a battery plus or minus, and you can see the symbol here. This is the front of a car. You can see the wheel there. This shows the state of the battery of the car itself, if you to start the engine and so on. And by pressing this button you can see it's fully charged nearly. It's 12.7 volt, which is very good. And if it goes towards the red area, then you of course need to start the car and let it idle for a little bit to charge up the battery. And on the top here you can see the living area. It's fully charged each time you're connected to a camping place, and the electrical the wire is connected to the socket. It will actually charge the batteries up. And here to the left we have a panel that controls the heating. By pressing it you enter this menu here, and you can see by me rotating it, it will go from go to the next symbol, and when it flashes it means it does the symbol that you have selected. Yeah, so if I just go through them all in one cycle and I go up to the camper van, you can see like there's a temperature symbol on here. By pressing the button in again, I can like rotate the degrees to whatever, like 20 degrees, and I press it in again. Now it's flashing, which means it's initializing, and you can see there's a flame on the top there, which means it's heating up, and you can see there's a gas bottle there, which means it's heated by gas. If we go to the next symbol, here, this is the water, hot water. If I put it to eco or hot, then you will have hot water if you need that. Then we have a symbol here for the blower to blow the air inside the living area. If you just select the eco, it should be fine. Then it shouldn't use too much battery. If we go farther down here, if you somehow have done something with the display and you're not quite sure what you did, and the error message comes on, you can go down to the wrench here, and let me go down there again. There, you press this button and you can just rotate all the way until you see reset. So if you have done something and you're not quite sure what you did, just go down here and press the reset, and then it initializes. An error code usually appears when the gas bottles are empty. You will get a triangle and you get a code, which means the gas bottle's empty. So you have to go out, switch to the next fully charged gas bottle, and reset the system here again, and then everything should work fine again. Talking about gas, there's some safety valves located underneath the sink here. It's very important as well to if I open this, just move this a little bit, you can see there's some safety valves here. So if any case you get a gas leakage of somehow, the refrigerator or the burner, whatever, you can cut the supply here to isolate the gas leak. It's very good to know that these are here. And behind here, I'm just gonna turn on the lights there and there. Underneath here we have a what shall I say, a fuse box, which is very good to know, because in some camping places the electrical sockets and so on, they can be in a poor state, which means that in some cases we have experienced that there's been a short circuit, and then it it's short circuiting the car, and these here will flicker down to protect the car. So if any case that you put the electrical power into the car and you can't get any electrical power into the car, check these breakers here to see if they are flickered down. Then you just lift them up to reset them. Close this again here. Just a quick look at the sink. Here we have the sink and the water system. You can hear the pump is running, and remember, always make sure that the water is in the water tank before you turn on the water pump. And here we have the burners, 2 of them. You turn them on by twisting, and you can have the igniter here to turn them on. The same here, like that. Very easy. And then you switch them off by just rotating it this way towards the dot there. And very extremely important, if you turn this burner on, please do not put the lid down. This lid will explode if you put it down and the burners are still on, because it gets very hot. And when you're cooking food and so on, you can always open this window here, like this, like that. Very good. And if you move further down, you can see that we have a refrigerator. This one should be fully automatic. It has a freezer as well, if you need some ice cream or whatever, something that has to be frozen. And this one runs on gas, and it's fully automatic. You don't do anything with it. It will self-adjust. So just let it do what it's meant to do. It's running in a fully automatic mode at the moment. And if we go into the left there, we can see the toilet here. I'm just gonna turn on the switch here. It's very well hidden, so turn it on like this. And as you can see, I was talking about the toilet tank. And if in any case, if this handle here is there and it's open down into the waste tank, then the waste tank you will not be able to pull it out because it's locked. To unlock the toilet tank on the outside, you have to close this again, like this. And you can see it's closed by looking inside the toilet as well. You can see there's this flap here. So it's very important that it's closed like this before you pull the toilet tank out. And here, of course, we have a flush button, like this. You flush, and when you're finished, you open this slowly like this to let it in the tank, and you close again. Very simple. And if you want to take a bath, you have the possibility to unlatch this here on the top, like this. And then you can take a bath. And the curtains are here. It goes around like this. And when you're finished, you just close it like this again. Like that. So if I just close it here,